now? I'm not sharing anything as of now because we'll be revising all the concepts that we have discussed. Can somebody please remind me of the slab rate that we had discussed in the last portion of our discussion last time? Slab rates, please.
Till 2.5 is nil.
Okay.
2.5 to 5 is 5%.
Okay.
5 to 10 is 20%. About 10 is 30%.
Awesome. Can somebody please remind me of the provision for gift received by an employee from the employer?
If it is 5,000, less than 5,000, then not taxable. If it is greater than or equal to 5,000, it's fully taxable. Entire amount.
Perfect. Perfect. Commuted pension, please.
Government employee is fully exempt.
Yes.
And for non-government employee, it's classified into two. Who's receiving gratuity, it is 1/3 into the commuted pension divided by the portion commuted. And who's not receiving gratuity, it is 1/2 into commuted pension by portion commuted.
Perfect. Leave encashment, please. Anybody?
So for government employee, it's 100% exempt. And for non-government employee, there are 4 categories. One is it's either rupees 3 lakhs or 10 times your average salary or the actual leave encashment received. And the last one is the number of completed years into 30 or actual if less, and you subtract the credit availed into salary per day.
Perfect. Perfect. Now gratuity, please. Gratuity received at the time of retirement.
So gratuity for a government employee, it's fully exempt.
Yes.
And non-government employee, if is covered under the gratuity, it's either 20 lakhs or 15/26 into the salary into the number of completed years,
Okay.
or the actual gratuity received. And if is not covered by gratuity, it is 20 lakhs or 1/2 into salary into number of years or the actual gratuity received.
What do you do with these 3 numbers?
We need to subtract from the gratuity we received.
Whichever is lower.
Whichever is less.
The
Whichever
least.
is less.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Then we have assets sold by an employer to his employer.
So I'll go ahead with that one. Am I audible, Dheeraj?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So we have electronic, motor, and others. So for electronic, it is actual cost minus 50% of depreciation minus recovery in the reducing balance method. Then for motor, we've got actual cost minus 20% of depreciation minus the recovery, again in the reducing balance method. And for others, it is actual cost minus 10% of depreciation minus recovery, and this is in straight line method.
Okay, thank you. Personal use of an asset. Personal use of a movable asset. Let me be more specific. Personal use of a movable asset. This was sell of an asset. Now we are talking about personal use of a movable asset.
So if it's a laptop or a computer, it is fully exempt.
Perfect.
And for other gadgets, it's 10% of the cost. You subtract the actual recovery from this.
You missed out one thing. You're right. 2 categories you covered. That was another one.
Is it owned? 2 categories owned by the employer and one is hired by the employer.
Yes. You covered the owned by employer. But
Yeah,
for hired by employer.
And for hired, it is higher charges minus the recovery amount.
Perfect. That sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Then we have last but not the least, valuation of unfurnished accommodation. Please.
Dheeraj, you said only unfurnished, is it?
Yes, only unfurnished.
Okay, so if it is owned by the company, then if the population is less than 25 lakhs, it would be 15% of salary. If it is anywhere between, if the population is anywhere between 10 to 25 lakhs, it would be 10% of salary. If it is less than 10 lakhs, if the population is less than 10 lakhs, then um, I'm sorry, then the percentage would be 7.5. That is when it is owned by the company, and when it is leased by the company or rent is paid by the company, then the amount of rent that is being paid, or 15% of the salary, whichever is lower.
So I missed out one. I thought this was the last one. And the interest-free loan or concessional rate of interest loan.
It's SBI rate minus the concession rate provided by the company, all into the balance loan amount.
Perfect. That is awesome. So income from salary, we have covered almost 80 to 85% of the provisions, and few of the provisions are left out. I feel like questions can be there from these alone, which you have already learned together. Um, in case, suppose there is some provision which you have forgotten, there is some provision which we haven't learned together, something like that happens in the examination itself. Please do not worry about it, just do the rest of it. Here the beauty is you have those 5 points. Suppose a question starts Mr. X blah blah blah, then point number I will be about, suppose, commuted pension. Point number 2 will be about, suppose, a asset that is given for personal use, and point number 3 will be for something else, 4 something else, 5 something else. So if you don't know one provision, no, there'll be just 1 point. You can still do the rest of it. And here the step marking is there. If the question is 10 marks, then each of those points will be carrying 2 marks each, for sure. So that's the beauty of it. In case you are not you are not able to recall any provision, do the rest of it and do the calculation and just move on with that. So that's one of the points that I wanted to mention. Very quickly going, sharing the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, we have already revised the standard deduction, standard deduction, the slab rates, that is less than 2.5 lakhs, it is nil. 2.5 to 5 lakhs, it's 5%. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, it's 20%. Above 10 lakhs is 30%. Now, don't look at any other table as of now. I haven't told. Now, I'm going to introduce those like this. Now, in this particular slab rate that we discussed, this is actually for people who are less than 60 years of age. For people who are less than 60 years of age and who are residents also. Resident of India and less than 60 years of age. And this one is also applicable for non-resident of any age. I told two things. This particular slab rate is applicable for all the residents of India less than 60 age and all age group of non-residents. So be very careful in the question. Just by looking at the age, do not take the call which slab rate you will be applying. The person might be of 85 age, but in one corner of the question, they might have mentioned that he is a non-resident. Still, this rate will be applicable. Just be very cautious about that. Now, let's think about it. Now that 2,50,000 that we have here, which is, again repeating the slab, 0 to 250, 0%, 250 to 5 lakh, 5%, 5 to 10, 20%, above 10, 30%. You just replace the 2,50,000 by 3 lakhs. You just replace 2,50,000 by 3 lakhs. Now it becomes 60 to 80 age group. What I said, you replace 2,50,000 by 3 lakhs, retain everything else as is. It becomes 60 to 80 age group. Now, can you please calculate the tax for a person who is of 65 age, and his total income is 10,25,000? Please do the calculation. You don't even have to look at the table. You make the normal slab rate as a base, then I'm going to tell you what is going to change so that it is easy to remember. You don't have to remember a whole lot numbers again. I mean, everybody does that, not just us. So please, 10,25,000. Some answer, 1 second. Can I share my screen? Sami, this is regarding, sorry.
It's the same thing, Dheeraj, as you mentioned, like if it is non-resident, it should be still like considered irrespective of the age under less than 60 years.
Correct. Yeah.
So there were like questions, right, which is shared by sir, like related to basic exemptions. So I had tried to solve few. So I want to just get validate from your end.
Can we do that separately? One-on-one?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we can do that. No, I thought like if it is helpful for class also, because it's the same questions which is like sir has shared, right?
Okay. No, I want to go in a particular direction. So that
Sure.
will change our direction only. So let's do it on one-on-one only, because you have
No
taken the
worries.
initiative yourself. That's good. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now, simply I'm saying the person is of 65 years of age and his income is 10,25,000. You have to calculate the tax amount. And as I told, for 60 to 80 years age group, you just replace 2,50,000 by 3 lakhs. That's all. Everything else you remain as is. Anybody got the answers?
There is 1,22,200 is what I got.
1,22,000. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Anybody
also.
else?
Yeah, same.
Okay. Let's calculate.
1,22,200.
Oh yes, you're right. That must be it. My calculations are wrong. So to calculate, basically, we do this minus 5 lakh. So I'm doing upwards. Okay, downwards. I mean, sorry. This minus 5 lakh, that multiplied by, sorry, my bad, 10 lakhs. First, this minus 10 lakhs. So 30% on that, yes. And then we have 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs how? 10 lakhs minus 5 lakhs is 5 lakhs. On that 20%. Then we have 5 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, that is 2 lakhs. So on 2 lakhs, 5%. Yes, this is what everybody has done.
Yes.
Awesome. Now 1,17,500, you multiply 4% on it.
Yes.
Then that comes to 1,22,200. Absolutely correct. Everybody got it? Got the answer? Yes.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Awesome. So, okay. Now, please calculate the same thing for 51,50,000. Please go ahead.
So surcharge also has to be considered.
Please do not calculate. I haven't introduced the surcharge yet.
Okay, because you said 51 lakhs, right? So above 50 lakhs, then the surcharge rate comes into picture.
There are a lot of other situations which will come in this if we talk about this. Because I haven't introduced certain things.
No worries. I just walked through the documents.
I know.
No worries.
Actually, such as question will not be there on the exam for us. Even if
Oh,
you
that's
look
great.
at the calculations also, sir has also not practiced any question from such as. He's just told in the class. So let's not complicate
Hmm.
things. We have
No,
only
it's
one day for us today. So did I say 51 lakh 75,000? Yes. Excuse me.
51 lakh 50,000.
50. My bad. Okay. Anybody got the answer?
As there is a 14 lakh 9,200.
Perfect. Guys, I'm not focusing on the presentation again. But that is very important because sir is a fan of presentation. You must have realized it in the classes also. So please, when you are solving questions yourself, do focus on presentation, how to present them. Don't remember any presentation. Just try to make it genuine from your end. Just make it presentable. Whoever even doesn't know, he should be able to understand. Whatever presentation you do, that must be okay on. So go by your instinct. Okay. Any doubts in this? No, right? Pretty much simple. Please calculate the tax for 2,80,000. 2,80,000.
answer. I got answer as 14 lakhs 11,800. Is that wrong?
Can you tell me? Can you tell me, please, how much is the 30% category value you got?
Okay, I had deducted like 51 lakhs 50,000 minus 10 lakhs.
Okay.
Into 30%.
Okay.
So
That
I got
came
12
to-
lakhs 40,000.
Perfect. And the 20% category, how much you got?
5 lakhs into 20%.
That came to?
On 1 lakh.
Okay. And the similarly 5% category, how much?
2 lakh 50,000 into 5%.
There you made the mistake.
It is 5 lakhs minus 2.5 lakhs, right?
You made the mistake. Remember?
Oh, 3 lakhs, right? Sorry.
Yes,
3 lakhs,
yes,
55
yes,
years.
yes.
I thought.
Yes, no problem. It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, 14 lakhs 14,400.
14 lakhs 9,200. That's the correct answer. Now you tell me in 5% category how much you got.
Now I got 14 lakhs 9,200.
Perfect. Can everybody please calculate the tax for 2,80,000?
That's nil, right?
That's nil. Everybody agrees. I should have got the answer right away in 2 seconds. Why is that nil?
Because it's less than 3,000.
3 lakhs, you know.
Sorry,
Basic
3 lakhs.
No
Basic
problem.
exemption.
Absolutely. So for 60 to 80 age, basically, the basic exemption is replaced. That is, it has become 3 lakhs now. It has become 3 lakhs now. Now, how to remember? Let me revise the whole thing. Slab rate for normal people, that is less than 60 years or non-resident, all the age group. 0 to 2.5 lakhs, it's nil. 2.5 to 5 lakhs is 5%. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs is 20%. Above 10 lakhs is 30%. In case it is 60 to 80 age group people, that is resident, then it is the 2,50,000 is replaced by 2 lakhs. That's all you have to remember. Now let's talk about another scenario. If the 2,50,000, which is originally there in our slab, is replaced by 5 lakhs, is replaced by what? 5 lakhs. Can you please do the calculation for 11,50,000 income? What I told is in the original slab rate, 2,50,000 is replaced by 5 lakhs. Please do the original. Please do the calculation for 11,50,000.
Is it 1,50,800?
1,50,800 is the correct answer. Yes. Everybody got it? Yes.
So thanks, because to showing the shortcut. I was
Yeah.
always trying to do it, start from 5%, 20%, 30%. You
I know.
calculate 30% first.
I know.
But when we are doing tax or a new tax regime, then we have to go with the basic one. Otherwise, we have to buy.
Please don't go. I'll tell the shortcut. I'll tell the shortcut for that also. I have one nice shortcut. You don't have to remember anything. Everybody got the answer, please. 1,50,800.
Yes.
Awesome. Can you please calculate tax on 5,20,000?
Age is 85.
Age is above.
So
This
above
category
80.
I'm saying. Yes, yes.
Above
Age
80.
is
Okay.
above 80. Yes.
$4,400. Sorry, 1 second.
Can you please calculate?
4,160.
4,160 is the correct answer. Thank you. Everybody got it, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, it must be clear to you, just for one last practice, please calculate tax for all three categories for the amount of 4,80,000. I'll repeat that. For 4,80,000, please calculate tax for all three categories.
It's like less than 60, it's 11,960, and greater than 60 to 80 is 9360. Then greater than 80, it's nil.
Perfect. That's the correct answer. Anybody facing any challenges in that, please? Okay. Everyone got the answer? All of this?
11,960, 9,360, right?
11,960, 9,360. 1 million.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, now that we have covered these three slab rates, again repeating. First one is 0 to 2.5 mil, 2.5 to 5 it's 5%, 5 to 10 it's 20%, 10 above 30%. For 60 to 80, you replace 250 by 3 lakhs. For above 60, for above 80, you replace 2.5 with 5 lakhs. That's all. Okay. Now let's come to alternative tax rates. Now let's talk about the table first, then we will practice question. Now suppose what happens is the moment you have an alternative tax regime, don't remember anything. Just remember two values. One is 2,50,000, another one is 5. Okay. Just remember two values. One is 2,50,000, another is 5. And do this with me. Type start write 0 in one column, 2,50,000 in another. Yes. Then 2,50,000 in the below column. Then here 5 lakhs. I'm increasing that by 2,50,000. Again 5 lakhs. Increase that by 250, that is 750. Yes. Again 750. Increase that by 250, 2,50,000 again. That becomes 10 lakhs. And similarly, you go on about that. On this side, this one will be nil, that it starts with 0, then it becomes 5, then it becomes 10. Increase it by 5 each. Then it becomes 15, 20, and so on and so forth. Let's do it for the rest of it. 10 lakhs. So you don't have to remember the whole table. Just remember two values. On this side, it is increasing by 2,50,000. On the rate side, it is increasing by 5%. Okay. So 12,50,000. Then we have 12,50,000 to 15 lakh. It becomes 25%. 15 lakhs to 17,50,000. It becomes 30%. That means above 15 lakhs, everything else will be 30% only. So the moment you reach 30, you stop there. That's what I'm saying. The moment you reach 30, you stop there. And make it anything above that also, that will become 30%. Any doubts in this method of remembering?
No.
Awesome. Now you just have to remember on this side 2,50,000, easy to remember bracket because that is the basic exemption. On the other side 5%. That's all. So you increase the values. The moment you have a question or alternate question, please go to a rough page and form this table. Because while referring to it, don't do that calculation. No, if I increase by 2,50,000, what percentage? No, don't do that. Please write down this table because forming this table is very easy. Please do it right now in your notebook. You will realize if you know those two numbers, no, 2,50,000 and 5%, you will be able to form this big table easily. It's nothing in that. So after you draw this table in your rough, then you refer your question and look at where your value falls and accordingly you take the percentage. Everybody understood? Any questions, any doubts?
It's fine, but in third column we have few other amounts to get added along with that percentage, right?
In the third one, few other percentages as in, for example.
I mean, for example, for the second row, we have 12,000. For the third row, we have 12,500 plus the 10%.
That is 5% of your 2,50,000.
So within that is nothing. Okay, don't focus on that. That's why I wanted to make it very simple so that it's easy to remember for us. That is nothing but you go by in the same exact calculation. You will find that the values they have written. No, that is nothing but the calculation of the upper rows, nothing else.
Oh, okay, understood.
So, so what Vipin was asking, let me just clarify. This is a good question. So, what is this 12,500 value, 37,500 value? These are nothing but anything anywhere that row you are calculating for, the calculation for the rest of the rows, above rows. That is what will come to 37,500. You don't have to remember. Once you have the table in front of you, do the normal calculation, how we do the calculation. Don't focus on any other values.
Okay, got
So
it. Yeah.
yes, having that said, can you please calculate the tax for one person who is of 50 years of age and is an Indian citizen? His income is 5,50,000 in both normal tax and alternative tax, please. 5,50,000 normal tax and
What's his age?
alternative tax. Sorry,
No, I mean his age.
50, 55, I said, right? 55?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
What was the amount, Dheeraja? 5,50,000.
5,50,000. This is.
For the alternate regime, it's 18,200, and the other one is 23,400.
18,000. Sorry, can you repeat the value, please?
The first one is 23,400, and for alternate regime is 18,200. I got.
18,000. Let me just calculate. I haven't calculated.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else who got the answer, please?
Yeah, we got the same thing, Dheeraja.
Oh, awesome.
Dheeraja, I have a doubt. So the amount knows 12,500, 37,500. You're telling we'll have to ignore that, no, right?
Ignore it. The way you are calculating, calculate like that. Ignore it. Don't even do that. Don't even look at those provisions. Remember, I mean, why would you look at it when you are already remembering the provision by yourself? You just remember those two values, 2,50,000 and 5. Form the table by yourself and calculate the way we have been calculating since the beginning. Nothing else you have to focus.
Yeah.
Anybody who is stuck at any point?
Alternative is 18,200, right?
Alternative is 18,200. Yes, that's what is the answer everybody has got. Yes.
And this existing or old one is 23,400.
23,400 is the correct answer. Yes.
And one more thing, what I had noticed is age is irrelevant for a new regime.
Age is
It's
irrelevant
still
for the new regime. You're absolutely right.
It's always less than 60. 60
Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 18,200 is the correct answer, guys. Can you please calculate for 10,20,000 in both the cases?